Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Starseed Glow. So this is a general read for Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising. Guys, thank you so much for bearing with me. I really appreciate every single one of you and all the love that you show to my channel. I am doing different kind of videos now because, to be honest, I do get bored of doing the same thing over and over again, and that's kind of why I stepped away for a bit. So I'd really appreciate it if you guys would check out my other videos, you know, leave comments down below on my other videos, my law of attraction videos and stuff like that, and just tell me if you like it, if you don't, what kind of videos you want to see. I'd really appreciate it because it just helps me to keep this channel going and keep, you know, providing good content for you guys and keeping myself actually engaged and, you know, enthusiastic and happy about doing it. So with that being said, I felt like giving Pisces that message. So maybe some of you guys are a little bit bored or have recently had a change in your life, like workload or whatever. Also, I get something about support for some of you, especially if there's a male around you, maybe a romantic interest. For some of you, this person needs some kind of support and you're really supporting them. Well, this is Pisces. That message isn't for everybody. It was just like an intuitive one that came to me, okay? So, infinite source, truth, knowledge and wisdom only please for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, the World card and Six of Raphael. So, like I said, some of you are going through some sort of change, have had some sort of completion in your life. Some of you have a soulmate that may be at a distance from you. You could be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio or even a Capricorn. For some of you, it's a reunion as well that may be planned for Capricorn season, you know, Christmas period as well. Or it could just suggest you being really excited to see friends and family and that sort of thing. Or what I'm getting is like a family event where you know so-and-so is going to be there, like that friend of your cousin or, you know, something like that. You guys may be really excited and looking forward to that. For some of you, your kids may be moving out, and for others of you, university, college, somebody may have just finished secondary school or high school or whatever. But yeah, infinite source, truth, knowledge and wisdom only please for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising. Okay. Reverse or upright. Well, that one came up as reverse. So for some of you, there could be some sort of change, like a big change in the home. With this 10 of Ariel coming up in reverse, I like to turn these around though. There may be a ending to a long-term relationship. This isn't a, you know, we've been seeing each other for a few months now. This has been years. This is somebody that you would have really seriously invested in. For others of you, as I said something about support, this could even symbolize for some of you, your partner's had a change of job or may have been made redundant, so there's not as much money in the home as there has been. Maybe that's a little bit stressful around the Christmas period if you celebrate it, but I feel like there are female family members and stuff like that around you that will support you. Some of you guys again may be wanting a holiday or planning some sort of getaway, but right now the finances may feel a little bit like, Infinite source, truth, knowledge and wisdom only please. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising for this week, okay? Forgot to say that bit, for this week. I feel like I should pull another card now for that position. Yeah, the Magician. Try and make it happen. Well, you making it happen, okay? Focusing your energy, focusing on your desires and actually only giving energy to that which you want to create in your reality and in your world. So even if you have been having any kind of money issues, I feel as though you're really changing that. You're really creating your own luck. You could be dealing with a Gemini, Aries or a Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. I feel for whatever reason, earth signs or even earthly things such as money, materialistic things, and there's no shame in that, we all need it. Food is materialistic. If you don't eat, you die. They may be holding a lot of significance for you at this time. Infinite source, truth, knowledge and wisdom only please for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising. Yeah. Ooh. Pisces, don't worry about it. Why have you got all these reversals though? Yeah, you're feeling a little bit, some of you may be feeling a little bit down in the dumps, or you're dealing with somebody who's very immature. I want to say you may even have a child around you that's very emotional, like a lot of tantrums and stuff like that. For others of you, you are supporting somebody who is not only emotionally immature, but it's like you want a new love situation, or not that you don't want this person, because I feel like for a lot of you, you may still want this person, but it's like you want something that's going to make you feel good, make you feel excited, and you're not feeling excited with this person or this situation. It's the same old, same old. And you could be ignoring your intuition when it comes to them. Okay, we had one more that just decided to drop out. The World card. I already saw that for you. I feel like this is a really big, strong reading, and you know, I haven't pulled any cards yet, any of the other cards, and we're just seeing what is here. But I feel like whatever message comes up for you is sort of going to be a theme through January. What I'm getting is that maybe you're having a bit of a rough time at the moment. Things are not moving forward the way you want them to. But hold on, Pisces, yeah? Keep the faith, because with this Magician card, you will turn it around. The World card is a reminder that every cycle comes to an end, okay? And not only is it just a reminder of that, but 2 and 1. 2 is your second house, your finances. Your net worth is literally your self-worth. So there is something that is not in your belief system, your self-worth, how you feel about yourself, self-esteem, the money that you're is affecting the money that you're making. It doesn't correspond with who you actually are, you know, with number 1. It doesn't actually correspond with you. So hold your morals and values where they need to be to make more money. You deserve it. You're worth it, okay? And if you've got somebody in your life that, you know, needs support, we can oftentimes be so resentful of giving that person support, but feel like we have to, that people start putting money blocks on their own money situation. Like, I'm not even going to go into it, but I've seen situations where every penny that somebody comes into contact with, they start dividing the money in their mind of who they got to give it to, because they care about those people and those people need support. No, bro, listen to me. Every person out here has that Magician card. We all have the exact same capability to manifest and create what it is that we want. You are doing yourself an injustice, and you're doing the other person an injustice by allowing them to lean on you so heavily, by not living up to your true capability, by splitting everything you have, you know what I mean? Like, give and receive is a law, but you must receive back. Even oxygen, when you receive oxygen, you exchange carbon dioxide for it. Nothing ain't free in this world, okay? It is a law. We all have to give and receive. So yeah, basically we've all got the same capabilities, but I feel like if you don't realize that now, you will. I feel like by March as well, by March for a lot of you, you will really realize that. Okay, so some of you may be coming out of a period where money has been tough, or I feel like this is very strongly money for a lot of you, but we'll read it in a few different ways because obviously it's a general. Where money has been tough, you know, you'll be coming out of that, but it will be very, very slow, okay? For some of you as well, I want to feel like something got, I want to say that something may have got messed up in your pay. You were somehow shorted. I feel like, obviously we haven't got a judgment card here, but I feel like it was unfair, okay? It was unfair for whatever reason. And now things are more back on track. Things are getting back on track, but there may be one last thing that happens and it's just like, oh, 1 step forward, 2 steps back. That's maybe how you're feeling. Especially if you are, again, trying to manifest some sort of holiday. We've got 3 cards here that would suggest to me that you really do want to travel and go away. For some of you, you're not hearing back anything about money, about a loan or something like that. You may be spending more than you make. I'm not even going to touch on no savings. You may have just had to spend your savings recently, But Pisces, the World card, the Magician, and then the World card dropping out like that, please don't worry, okay? This is just now. This is just 1 week. In how many weeks have you had in your life so far? How many more you're going to come across? You know what I mean? Don't get too bogged down by it, okay? Infinite source, truth, knowledge, and wisdom only, please, for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising. Well, Page of Pentacles wanted to show up. Infinite source, truth, knowledge, and wisdom only, please, for Pisces, Sun. I'm smiling now. I'm smiling because I saw the Page of Pentacles. Basically, with the Page of Cups coming up for you like that in reverse, obviously, yeah, that's your energy, but that's like an unevolved Pisces. That's a little... Sorry, you know I always clear my throat. Not even like a selfish Pisces, but it's a Pisces not in their natural energy or their own birthright kind of energy. In that, this could suggest as well, for some of you, you may be pining after somebody. There's somebody at a distance. You're like, oh, I want to be with this person, but you know, Neptune rules me, so I have to sacrifice something and suffer a bit to get it. No offense, but you know, that's how a lot of Pisces work. That's how the things kind of set when it comes to you guys. Not all of you. Venus and Pisces, they're crazy for that. But yeah, so it's like you looked really unhappy, really down, not feeling yourself. But now this could be somebody else, but I do feel like it is actually your energy, because you know, you come up as a page. Or even if this is a child, now it's about you. This is a pretty youth, you know. This is focusing on yourself. When you know, when you're like a teenager and your metabolism's the best it's ever going to be and you discover, wait a minute, I'm cute, like I'm pretty, you know when young girls think they're the S because all of a sudden they've realized they're pretty, they come out of that stage where their teeth were too big for their face or whatever. That's what the Page of Pentacles is about. So you're really feeling yourself, but in a really like naive and kind of sweet way. Maybe a little bit conceited, but it ain't too much. So you'll be really feeling yourself. I see you spending money on yourself. If you've been supporting somebody else, not no more. You're going to be supporting yourself. If you had a child that was just being ridiculously emotional or withholding emotions, I feel like, no, just withholding emotions but acting irrationally, acting out but not speaking or expressing themselves. I feel like this child will kind of more come to their senses and get much more sensible. So this is still a earth sign, so it is a sensible energy, a grounded energy. Infinite source, truth, knowledge, and wisdom only, please. Why is 10 of Ariel here for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising? Why does this card pop out for Pisces? Oh, you've got the Magician twice in your spread. Okay. Where are we going to start? We are going to start with the 10 of Ariel. So the 10 of Ariel originally did come up in reverse, but I feel like it needed to be flipped. So I feel like you're going to flip the script, but you're working on it, all right? So to other people around you, they may be thinking, oh, what the heck is Pisces doing? Pisces is putting all that effort and energy into, maybe for some of you, it's a family business you're starting up, or a business you wanted to start with family, but you've ended up doing like a majority of the work or something. You know, people are like, wow, what's Pisces doing? They're going to start to see what you're doing and kind of recognize it, but not on the scale of the potential of what you see and where you will eventually end up, okay? For some of you though, this can actually symbolize the ending of a long-term relationship and dating. 3 of Pentacles is just meeting somebody, you know, getting to know them, let's make this work. For others of you though, I'm gonna say this combination may symbolize as well a relationship that stops and starts. But with it being upright, it suggests that it is going to work this time. Now for a lot of you, you may, again, if the scenario where it's a long-term relationship that's ended, you will start dating, because Page of Pentacles also means that. With the Page of Cups coming up, showing unfulfillment, sadness, a love offer that can even be, you know, dodgy, not sincere. Page of Cups upright is like, I love you so much. I don't know why, but I just can't stop thinking about you. In reverse, there's a motive there. In reverse, it's jaded, you know. So for those of you who were feeling jaded, you're sensible. You're going to be dating around, but you're going to be sensible about it. You know, you're going to be looking your best, and showing people, letting people know, I know myself and I have self-esteem, so don't try me if you're on no F-rees, basically. Okay, so 7 of Wands and the Magician. This is, I feel like you're trying to manifest a lot, but you're almost being really, really defensive, or you're giving up before the magics happen. So either you're knocking back your manifestation because when it comes about you're too defensive, or just before it's about to kick in you're like, oh, that's never gonna happen. Well, Pisces, you just put in all that work. Like, what have you got to lose by still believing in it? Just keep. And I just saw 1616. So for a lot of you, that could mean a new relationship. I feel like for a lot of you, a new relationship could be on the way. And whatever this old cycle is that's clearing out, not only will you get a new relationship, but your finances will definitely increase. Whatever it is, it will just bring you more security, because this week, at the moment, you ain't had that much security. Thank God that, yeah. And it's not terrible though, because everything that you're paying out and stuff like that is things that you already know about. It's not like a big surprise. But yeah, man, don't give up before the magic happens. And I know this is only a week, but I'm telling you guys, like, I'm getting like I feel like the bigger picture for some reason. I keep thinking something about March, okay? So this is gonna, whatever's happening this week is part of a much bigger picture, and around March time you'll kind of start to see it and understand. This has become a long reading, let me hurry up. The World card, clarified by the Magician. So yeah, giving up on something, ending a cycle because you feel like you can't manifest it or you can't create it. That ain't necessarily true though. 5 of Ariel. So this is, I'm gonna say what all the readers say, coming out of the cold. But yeah, this is, you know, if there's been a disconnect, a reconnection with, in the home, reconnection with family, friends, maybe female relatives. It could just be a reconnection of a lover, of an emotional situation. If there was not madness, but if there was, you know, problems in a relationship, there'll be an ending, but then there will also be a reconciliation of some sort. Again, it could even be with family, you know, like if you fell out with your sister or something. Or I feel like whoever, if it ain't a love relationship, it's more than likely a female relative. But yeah, there'll be a reconciliation. So Knight of Ariel, you may have to go back and revisit whatever it was that you originally fell out over, or you may have to go back and revisit your finances and realize that there was a mistake made somewhere along the line, okay? It's gonna be like, damn. It's gonna kind of hurt, you know, in one way or another, or make you feel a bit stressed and feel a bit defeated. But don't worry, it's a 10. You're at the end of it now. You can let that go. You don't have to keep worrying or stressing about that. 8 of and the 7 of Pentacles. So for some of you, you may be waiting for some communication to come through that hasn't come through yet. You could really be dealing with an earth sign, or for some of you it's a fire sign. I want to say Aries or Virgo, very strong. Even Gemini, Capricorn. But yeah, you could be dealing with a fire sign and you're waiting for this person to communicate with you. But this person's very slow about it. They could be the one that's feeling hurt, so you know, apply it as however to your situation. They could be the one that's actually feeling quite hurt or let down. 2 10s and the World card. 3 10s and the World card. Yeah, man, big change. I said that at the beginning of the reading though, but this is part of a bigger picture. So anyways, Pisces, your week, you know, it's gonna take a little bit of work, but you're the oldest zodiac sign, the most evolved. You get some harsh lessons in life. Why? Because you are an accumulation of all the other signs. You've already learnt all the lessons that all the other signs need to know, so you'll just have to practice them in this lifetime to remember them all. So if anyone can do this, Pisces, it is you, okay? And it's just 1 week, and I feel like things are about to get a lot better for you, especially financially as well. But remember what I said, there'll be there'll be one little thing, don't let it knock you down. All right, you might feel knocked down, but don't let it keep you down for too long, because it's not a permanent thing. It'll be like 1 step forward, 2 steps back. But then, yeah, there's an investment. You can invest right and things can grow and things will get better for you. All right, so thank you so much for watching, Pisces. Don't forget, oh, I forgot to say at the beginning of the video, join me for the extended. I'm going to leave the link down below. The extended is £3.99. That's £3.99. So yeah, you can pay through PayPal and then message me on Instagram or on my email address, and I will send you the extended link. Thank you for watching. Take care. Bye.